Welcome. Today is Friday, February 17, and it is 11:28 out in the morning. I kind of give you guys a little update on things that been happening. First of all, I had a gazebo assembly with another handyman pro, or that's how they call us, pros. Paying $155 a piece, and was scheduled from 11 to 6 in the evening. So for 7 hours, that's 14 hours of labor, which probably should have been done if not sooner. Showed up. The gazebo was not delivered. The delivery schedule was rescheduled to the end of the month, or by the end of the month, which can be rescheduled again. Who knows? So, was nothing to do. Filled out that showed up. Nothing there. Traveled from Northport. Got a text message and closed the job. Got a text message about 15 minutes later that they're gonna pay me $47 for showing up. Not too bad with gas and everything. Still, I think it's okay. The problem is it's $47 for gas and 2 hours of driving, which, if it would have been in Sarasota and got $47 and I didn't have to drive, would have been a lot nicer. But it is what it is. But let's open up the app and see where we stand, because I know you guys probably interested on last week, how I did and how I'm doing this week. I have put in all my scheduled jobs, as long as they don't get canceled, or I have something to do when I show up. The amount shouldn't change unless they had the tip. So the week 6 is last week. I made $1,277, and let's actually look at breakdown by each day. As you guys can see, Monday was $58, $354 on Tuesday, $143 on Wednesday, $327, $122 on Thursday, $160. So my goal is about $130 on a weekday and a $200 a weekend. Of course, I'm with a child also, so because my wife works Saturday all day and Sunday part day, so I cannot really do that weekend as I wanted. So let's look right now based on category. So I did $414 with Spark, $330 for, you guys can see on the screen, and $528 in NG Services. Let's look at NG Services. So I had a couple different jobs. You guys can see, I had the $56 was a 2-bed assembly, 2 full beds. I had a $39, which was a plastic box for garden hoses and stuff, storage container. Then $125, what was that? That was a chair. $123, so those two I kind of don't remember. $125 was a chair. $123, either $123 or $116 was a job again that we showed up with another pro. It's a huge gazebo, and we couldn't find an instructions manual how to put it together. So we spent about an hour looking, digging, talking with the customer. Eventually, we left, and the company just paid out the full amount, or at least I've not did any chargebacks yet. Then I had 2 more other jobs. One was a bench, plastic bench for the backyard, and not something else. I don't remember the whole details. So that's my last week's. And let's look at Spark. And I try not to take much of the So I guess from here you guys can see I try not to take orders under 18 bucks. As you can see, we have one for 16 bucks. And that's it. Everything else is around 18 and above for last week. So let's look at this week. This week is the week 7, which I have $966. So for my target for the week is $1,050, which I need about $84 more this week to do. Actually, with that job, I was actually $20 over, but because right now that job turned out to be no-go, and they're only paid 47 bucks right now. I need that 84 bucks in addition. So so okay, 966. Okay, so for this week I did already $206 in Spark, which of course today is I did 2 Spark deliveries today, which still the tips has not been confirmed, and I have not looked at the tips for the last 2 days confirmation. So again, that amount might change if there was a tip pulled or added. $10 in cash and tip, and NG service is $750. So I do have a couple jobs in NG for today. I'm going back, and I'll explain you guys the situation. I'm going to work on a job that I have that I'm behind on, and I'll try to get that. I will probably want to get it done today, but I'll try to get it as close as I can, and then finish it off maybe Monday or something. But these are the jobs either complete or still scheduled. Where's that? I just have a state trooper passing me. And, so it was a 11 o'clock job. So yeah, 155 right there. So that means I have 3 jobs for tomorrow: 45, 35, and 47. Which you guys can see time schedule. So for 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. Then on Sunday, I have 2 jobs, one at 9 and one at 4. So 2 more jobs that's scheduled for Sunday. So I also have, so the 9 goes to 12, and then the 4 goes to, I think, 6 or 7. So hopefully the 9 o'clock job will plan out good, and payout on that will be good. So those are the schedules for this week and how it passed. So you guys can see I am filling in with Spark my downtime, but as I have, and try to do maximum NG jobs. Like yesterday, last week I had a job that paid around $80 or so, was also in past Sarasota, so it was over an hour drive.
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
Wow. Highly damaged vehicle. So I had a job that took me like 20 minutes. It's readjusting the screen door because it started inflating from moisture from water because of the hurricane, and it got inside the door, and inside the door is particle with aluminum sheeting outside. It started expanding and was not opening, closing well, so I had to readjust the aluminum on the outside of the door to give it a little more room. So that paid well. Some of the jobs take me that bench was paying like 36 bucks or so. It took me like 40 minutes to do it. So some jobs you make not bad money doing this, but you do have a travel involved and all that, and you cannot have them. It's not easy to get them back to back, but the beauty part is you can start working on your own clients. I had another job is installing a sink on a pedestal, so small pedestal and a sink above. The wall already had a pre-built 2x8 behind it, so I did not have to cut the wall and all that stuff to do it. And the owner already tried to do it, but he put a pedestal upside down, and because of that he couldn't get it to work. So I put that together. It also took me about an hour. It was a 2.5 hour schedule. It was like 80, 76 or 80, something like that. So, quite easy jobs. Majority of them easy, but I did have actually a hard job. Out of all the jobs I had so far, only one hard job, and that was where it was scheduled for electrical repair on a sofa recliner, or easy boy recliner. Turned out to be customer wanted me to retension the springs because somebody else came in, did the springs, and they put a springs over other springs, so metal was rubbing against metal, creating noise. He wanted me to fix that, so I pulled all that stuff that somebody else did off, pulled the springs out, retensioned them, and oh boy, it was a hard one to put it back together because right now the springs were tensioned and they were not easy to put in, but I got it done. I had to rig it a tool out of 2x4s to do it, but eventually got it done, so it was nice. I do have lined up side jobs or interior door. Somebody buzzed the door into the room open, probably was something involved with domestic and a young adult. So the door split when they kicked in the door. So got a new door that I need to buy in, put it in, I paint it. So agreed with the customer on a $200. For that door is about $68. With tax will be probably $70. The paint is another $22, and supply probably another $15-20. So easy $70. Paint job probably an hour. Let it dry, come back, flip it over. No, probably 20 minutes paint job. Let it dry, come back, flip it over, paint the other side of the door, and then cut out the hinges, slots, and put the door in. So I might do that over the weekend or next week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So those are kind of going to give you guys an idea. And then I have another job on a gazebo that I started it. Oh, that's a huge gazebo. It's supposed to be done by 4 people, doing it by myself. Things that the ladder that I ordered, that I bought on Amazon, that's 325 pounds. It's heavy aluminum. Really done for the weight, but I can really get that done. Let me look at them. Where am I? Which exit am I supposed to take? So you take 170, okay. So I have 9 more miles. So started that. That's where I'm going right now to fill in my time because he wants me to get it done. It's quick. So I used the ladder to raise the post. I used the ladder to put cross beams on. I squared it yesterday, the post. So today I'm going to be building up the gables, put in the trusses, and see if I can also build a it's kind of like a small house for the purpose of ventilation on top of the roof. So see if I can build some of that up today, and then maybe next week sometime I should be able to put up the sheet metal up and cover it and be done with that. So And then I have another one of similar gazebos after that, but he just ordered it, so it might be 2 weeks out or so. So just slowly open up a face page. 100% satisfaction. Handyman. So I believe that's the name of the page on Facebook. You guys can go in and like it, comment, do what's usually done on Facebook, trying to figure out how I can market myself and get more clients, so I don't have to do these other jobs, and I can also, charge going rate and keep the money instead of like these apps like the Angie app. The gazebo for today charged her $800, the one that didn't show up, for the installation, but they only gave us $155 each, so you guys can see only 130, 140 bucks out of the 800, or the 330 bucks out of so actually 320 or something like that out of 800. They're giving quite a big of chunk of money. I wouldn't mind to charge, keep that myself. Do a couple of those a month, and you have all the money you need to cover all the monthly needs, instead of, doing for the third or the fourth or the fifth of the money. So that's about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this daily, but I'm going to do these weekly probably updates. Eventually, I'll probably start recording some of the jobs. And there was also electrical job that I did, paid around 70 or something. Had it to put together. It's a globe of iron sticks coming out of the center, and there was like 150, 180 of those iron sticks that I had to screw in every single one, and then hang it, and connect it to electricity. So that was a job that I did under, I think I did like hour and 15 minutes, and it was like 2 hours and 25 minutes was dedicated time as well. So just various different jobs. Also did, I don't remember, maybe 40, 50 bucks. I did a chair as well. It's kind of like a not a recline, it's kind of like a round chair where you sit down in it and you can churn. It sits on the bearing, so you can kind of churn. It was white, so it was kind of weird a little. I had to wash my hands and make sure that I don't touch nothing dirty, or otherwise, I would leave fingerprint marks on it. So it was a little chip. I got that done as well. Quick, customer was very highly happy. Sometimes talk with the customers about the other projects that I do, the travel thing, so gives me an opportunity to do different things. So take care, and I will be back.